Looks like we have won the die roll. Going to be on the play here. We'll keep this. It's playable. It's slow, but we have Brainstorm to move some things around. We do have Force of Will. Not the greatest, but we pretty much keep playable hands. And Brainstorm with the fetches are decent. So that's that. We're going to lead on Flooded Strand because it gives away less information. They're mulliganing to 6, which means they're on Reanimator. And if you saw my previous upload, the person did mulligan and they were on Reanimator. They took down game 1. An interesting one. We lasted a long time in that game and then we won the last 2. But anyway, this is a new game. It is a league match once again, so I might not be commentating a ton. It is so difficult to really deep dive like I used to when I would play a game and then I would talk about it in the replays, which you can't even do now. So the more I talk about what I should do, the more I screw up. So just giving you my little disclaimer here. I will talk about things here and there. What do we see? Looking for like blue-red Delver. Wouldn't mind playing against that, despite my hand isn't the greatest. I don't want to see like a Tamiyo turn 1. This is not a Tamiyo. Force. This looks like force food here. Okay. It's going to be Doomsday. That's cute. They're going to hit force. You have to name force here, right? Of course. I did that because I can always brainstorm and find... What else are they doing with 2 mana? Entomb Reanimate? Or are they just on Reanimator again? Am I playing Reanimator back to back? Never mind. This is the first time I played against this deck. Actually, second. Well, we do have a swords. Not going to want this. In case they don't have the mana for this, I will leave swords on top. Like they're probably going to, but yeah, something like that's going to work fine. I imagine they do. Spirit Guide. Like they haven't played a land yet. So it's like land, petal, Spirit Guide. If they don't, it's really good. So they know about... Well, I did Brainstorm, so yep, there's that. Congratulations. Let's take a look at their deck. Sure. I'm going to make them go through all the motions. I want to make this bigger too. Let's print screen. So 1 packed, 2 packed, 3, 4 packs. Anything else that looks... Am I looking for a memory jar? Is that the... Yeah, Memory's Journey. Not memory jar. Memory's Journey. Okay. Alrighty. Sideboarding. Welcome to the Legacy Leagues, James. This... Lavinia's, yep. Stony Silence can stop Charbelcher, but we'll start there. So, back to basics isn't the worst. So, I do want to start with this. This isn't really, like, are we playing the value game with them? I mean, we can keep in some plows and stuff. So, anyway. Let's say we want to take out Prismatic Endings. Something like that. What else do we not want here? A Swords. Back to Basics can come in handy. I don't think that's where I want to be in this one. Probably 2 swords. It's like, is there ever a case where they're playing that card and they're like not keeping a mana up? Probably not. 3, I guess we'll keep in 1. Something like that. Stony Silence can turn off Charbelcher. If they play that, it can also turn off Lotus Petals. It's more of a later problem. At the same time, I don't mind throwing it in because I think like that can be a much better card than some of the other stuff they have going on. Back to Basics isn't the greatest. They can still, under 1 land, Dark Writ, stuff. Something like that. Okay. Silly me thinking that it was Reanimator, but that is that. There's also Red Blast for their, their Pact of Negations. That is an option. If they sometimes go for like a juke here, I guess. Do they juke? Probably not. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with this deck. It's just like, make sure you don't die turn 0, turn 1, turn 2, and then figure out the rest from there. But I have a feeling the next banning will be something from this deck specifically. Probably what the Memory's Journey. Like, if you take that out, can they still be as good? Because, like, with that, you need what? Double interaction, pretty much. Because, like, you surgical something, they're just going to use that, right? If they have the mana, which they probably do. But the key cards here are going to be this, and they're just going to 0/0s. Sure. Keep. Keep. Super keep. Cabal Therapy. Faerie Macabre. Good game. Let's do this. I probably shouldn't have kept so fast. Probably could wait a little bit more. Something to also keep in mind. Are they going to name Faerie with their Cabal? Should they play it? Are you tapping? You are tapping. Planes here would be... I don't know how many times I have to say like any type of draw I want, and then this Kaldra shows up. I think it was the game previously where I talk about how I keep drawing this card. Like in the beginning too, like at specific times like this. So not a whole lot I can do here. Only thing I can do is flash in Snapcaster, which I don't think is a great play. I can discard this and exile nothing. But yeah, Plains here is going to be fantastic. That will stop. Let's see, 3. Okay, sure. Plains or a cantrip. Okay. That's what we signed up for. 1, 2. Another mana, depending on if they're tapping or not. Okay. Is it Charbelcher? Nothing. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. This is fantastic. You can have that. I already have one. I'm keeping blue cards favorably for the Force of Will. So why wouldn't they be playing something? They're looking for Charbelcher pretty much. That would be just fantastic if they played that. Come on. Thank you. Do I want Tundra here? I do have Back to Basics, so I have 1 Back to Basics, but I mean, I'm not going to need... Yeah, I think Plains is fine here. You have 2 lands. I'm not familiar with the types of cards they might have that will kill this. So that turns off Goblin Charbelcher. I think that's the name of it. They will need, what, 3 more mana? I think it costs 5. Now we play the waiting game. So not a whole lot to even think about. Next turn, am I playing Stoneforge? Probably. I mean, is it better to hold up Snapcaster, like, to see that I might have something? Like right now I could have Pierce or Flusterstorm. Sure. From anywhere. So this is just going to be a 3-1. That's fine. It just prevents me from attacking, but I'll just bring in Stoneforge. The great thing about Stoneforge, if playing it and they cast Cabal Therapy, is that, like, you know, they'll get the other equipment. Please do not draw Cryptic Coat. I'm pretty sure I took out, yeah, I did. So we had our worst draw. Now the next worst draw would be Cryptic Coat. I'd probably just play it, honestly. Okay, that's decent. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So this is just a 3-1. Yeah. Wait, whenever you cast a spell... Okay, so yeah. Is there some weird interaction too, like if I was to attack with this, and this was in the graveyard, that they can spell from anywhere other than your hand? Like, can they do that at instant speed? I am not sure. Like I said, not too much. Played against this once, so I'm not all too familiar. I've seen other people play against it, like Bosch and Roll, and just being like, this deck's horrible. needs the banhammer pretty much, which I do kind of agree with. If more games were kind of like this, I'd say, like, yeah, it's not that bad, but when you're just consistently winning, that's fantastic. Yeah. That's the only card I did not want to see. So now they can just win, sacrifice this, and do what they need to do. But is Lavinia going to stop them from Dread returning? I believe so. Surgical would be good because I can always use it and snap, use it as well. I'm just curious about, so they would need like 4 for Dread return, but they don't even need to do that. They can just keep bringing creatures in and winning that way, I guess. Yep. I think they forgot about the interaction, but spoiler alert, I think I did too. That's kind of funny. Ooh. What do you think is more important here? Playing stock up? Like, what am I looking for? More interaction, right? Or just kill them? I think stock up is pretty big here because I can at least get a land. Yeah. Let's do this. And I can still get a land and Kaldra. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this, any order, and is there any way for them to like somehow kill this? I am not sure. Like flash, you know, do something crazy. If I had more information, like what am I scared of? Are they going to like Bowmaster? I'm going to play it safe and not attack. This is where experience comes in that I always talk about. I am not familiar with that. And they can technically kill Stoneforge in response to fetching, but I do want to see what they're going to be doing here first. So they don't know about Surgical. Okay. So if I bring in this, yeah, this is going to be a better clock because the other one has haste. I'll still have 3 open mana. Okay, that's sure. Not needing that necessarily. No. How about no? That would have been no bueno, to say the least. I think playing Tamiyo here is free. What's that, a Brainstorm? Yeah. Just because like I can Surgical, snap Surgical, and Tamiyo at least could flip from drawing cards with Jace. Like... And your turn. I have a feeling this card is doing all the work here. What are they going to be putting in their graveyard? This doesn't have flying for any reason? Okay. Narcomoeba, smart. Oh, wow. The draws keep getting better. Let's to begin combat. I don't think I want a Brainstorm here. My hand is just so stacked. But I will draw a card from Tamiyo. This, and this. Normally you want to ask yourself, how do you lose this? Like, clearly, you know, they do their thing. But, yeah, I'm talking too much. I am not sure, like, how to play it specifically. But keeping mana up seems to be the best route here. Okay, we didn't have to show him anymore, which is good. Woo! We found a lot of hate on that one. My goodness. So anything that I might want to change, like Batterskull could have come in use there, but that thing does have Death Touch. Like there is, I guess, the route where they just kind of go value, but that's usually not what you're afraid of. I'm assuming when playing against this deck. They do know that we have fairies now. It's too bad they didn't. I mean, too bad for them. They named Force of Will, but that's something to keep in mind. They didn't see Surgical, but that's probably still going to be on their radar. Lavinia might be as well, but we pretty much need to mulligan to like Force of Will / Graveyard Hate turn 0. And I think this is going to be fine here. We do have our Stony Silence in. I don't want Red Blast. I don't think there's anything else I want to change. Sure. This hand is like just too fair. Like, does one Force of Will do it against this deck? Probably not. Like, they just, you know, there's so much backup that they can have. If they mulligan, I probably will. I think I still probably mulliganing anyway. Like, I love this hand against not this deck. But what? Cabal Therapy, Force of Will, and then GG's. Oh, mulligan. So I think we can do better than this. But with 6 cards, they're going to need 2 interactions. Yeah, I think we can mulligan. Ha ha! Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, we'll keep this. Holy shite. I think I want to get rid of the Ponder just because I can Brainstorm and like hide Lavinia if needed. Wow. Alrighty then. We will keep this. So if I do get a turn, am I going to be like brainstorming? Because Ponder's going to look deeper, but Brainstorm you can kind of like hide cards, but usually they're going to be going off if that's the case. I think I want to Ponder because it's going to allow me to see more cards. Like this is turn 0 we're looking at here, so I'll go with Brainstorm. Like it's back and forth. Cabal Therapy is no bueno. I'm not even like familiar what to Faerie Macabre. Like say they dump their graveyard. Do I just originally go after the... Okay, perfect. I'll get to that thought later. We'll keep that around. Surgical is decent. No, if I had Surgical, I would keep Snap. But we have land. Teferi is much later. We'll do any order. How many times? All right, you're seeing this, right? Okay, last game, this game, the match before when I played against Reanimator, same thing. Green. Green, green, green. Are you tapping it? Is this another one? Okay. Okay. So this is where like I have to figure out what am I Faerie Macabring? Is it going to be the Narcomoebas? If there's 2 of them, like is that what I'm going after? And then if they memories jar, I just do it again, pretty much. Sure. You can imprint your card. Okay, so I'm going to have to just really think about this here. I'm pretty sure if I just get the Narcomoebas, like nothing else goes through, right? And they have, what, no other mana? They have 1. So we just get Narcomoebas next turn. Next turn they deck themselves. Right? There's only 2. There's 1, 2. All right, don't do that. One, 2. Why not? So is there like something I can do here? Like, do they memories journey? Do they, I mean, well, whatever they're doing, let's see, they got a draw. And if they're going to memories journey, I just ferry that. Upkeep. Is memories, or memories journey is right there, so they can do that. So in response to that, and then I just get Oracle with Fairy. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if there's a better way of playing that, like originally. Like, do I just go after Thassa's Oracle for the first Fairy there? Like, this is gonna... anyway, they can't dread return with that there. So they technically, have to have a Memories Journey here? I think an extra one, unless I'm missing something, because they have, this is their deck, and if they go to draw, they lose. They wouldn't be able to cast this, so they can't kill this. It's like they have to... I don't know what they can do here. Literally just cast this, not die, and then maybe a Thassa's Oracle. So we're going to be waiting for them to do something, and then it's most likely whatever they want to shuffle. So is Memories Journey shuffling up to 3 target cards from the graveyard into the library? So they would want their Thassa's Oracles. Okay. That can happen. And now we do this. Thassa's. Thassa's. Excellent. Okay. Let me know down below in the comments if there was a better way of playing that with the first Faerie Macabre. But boy, am I glad that I mulliganed that game. So we also saw Kaldra again, which is great. I think that was the highlight of the match. But I do hope something gets banned from this because, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, without having those, it's not going to be a very fun game, at least for one of the people. But we got there. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you in my next video.